Welcome back, everybody. Yes, of course, Sports Federation TV. TV for the federations in the Western Cape. My name is JP Nordier, and this is the first show of the year, 2017. All right, with me now is Travis Marburg. Travis Marburg is from Flying Disc or Frisbee Association. Travis, what's the right word for it?
Well, it's a CapeTown Flying Disc Association that I'm from. Frisbee is technically a trademark name, so we call them Flying Discs.
Yeah.
This is a flying disc right here. Yeah, it's pretty much a conventional frisbee, a bit more sturdy than the ones that you buy on the beachfront.
But you guys have come quite a long way in the last couple of years in terms of getting a national affiliation and a provincial affiliation. And you've got world tournaments. It's not just a beach sport.
Yeah, yes, definitely. We play on grass. There's two different modes basically. We play on grass is our main form. You can play mixed or single gender sport. There's also a beach version. Yeah, earlier this year we went overseas to London for the World Champs. To represent our country there on the grass version. So we've come quite a long way. We're now like sort of looking for SASCOC recognition. So we're trying to move toward that.
So in the last, with this whole process, I mean, how's membership going? Are people joining
Yes.
your clubs?
Yes, so we've had a few stats coming out. Our sort of people are joining more and more. It's getting more popular around the world, or around the country, sorry. Universities were the main drive for it. Now at the moment we're trying to get into schools. We want to, because I think that's a grassroots, it's a fun sport to play. It's easy to use. I mean, you don't need much equipment. So
is it competitive? Do you have to train?
Yeah, at the highest level it's very competitive. I train about 6 days a week, different things: gym work, plyometrics work, conditioning work. So we try as much as we can. In the States they've got professional leagues there. And I think that's all they do is train frisbee.
But in terms of the actual technique and throwing, you obviously have to be training with a partner.
Yes, you can. If you have enough frisbees, you can just train by yourself. It looks lonely, looks weird, but you do what you can to get better.
You're training by yourself. You're just throwing one after the other.
Yeah.
Like you're practicing wrist technique, or
effectively, yeah. Just so it doesn't wobble when you throw it, because I think everyone who tries to throw frisbee for the first time.
That's me.
It goes horrendously wrong.
Mine just goes straight in the ground.
Yeah, I think mine as well. But they're getting better. So exactly. Basically you just train and hope someday you just get better and better and better.
Is that the thing that the frisbee guys are looking for, the flying disc guys are looking for, is stability on the flight?
Yes. Yeah. I think if it starts off stable, it goes much further. It sits for longer. It's easy to catch. So it's better for the person receiving the disc.
How do you train that? Is it just repetition? Like you just got to keep practicing?
For frisbee itself, repetitions mainly, focusing on technique. You've obviously, like any sport, I think when we grow up, we learn how to pass a rugby ball, throw a cricket ball, how to bowl. But I think an American coming here trying to bowl a ball looks about as silly as we do when we start throwing a frisbee. So,
do you have frisbee coaches? I mean,
there are coaches. We've got a few, especially some local ones in Cape Town, and then some in Joburg, a few in Durban as well. Training mainly strategy, technique. I think in terms of there's a bit of athleticism involved when you run around. So we've got a bit of coaching, especially in the States. They've got some nice coaching programs specifically for improving athleticism in frisbee.
You sent a picture in for us here of what looks like one of your flying disc teams. Let's take a look here and maybe tell us who's in this.
This is our women's team, the Cape Town women's team. They were sent to the Women's Nationals this year, I think in August. They won the competition. Very strong team. We normally have a few clubs that participate, but we only send one team. And they were very, very strong, and they dominated, did very, very well.
You need to be quite fit for this.
Yes, you're running around. So it's 7 people on a field, sort of just slightly smaller than a rugby field. So
is
you're
that
running
the
around.
size of a team that you would take overseas?
7 on the field, but the squad's about 20 plus to preserve legs. It's quite
Can
demanding.
you rotate? I mean, do you compete?
Yes, in between points you rotate.
So it's like playing sevens rugby?
Yeah, sort of like that. Except longer and larger teams.
Yeah, and you're not playing for 7 minutes.
Exactly.
What is the time frame of a competition, or like
a game?
Call it a leg, a match?
Just a match. It will last for about 90 minutes.
Really, an hour and a half?
Yes. There's breaks between points normally, about a minute and a half break as teams get set up.
But that's quite intense. That's you burning calories.
Yes. After the end, especially when you play tournaments with 4 games a day, you start walking gingerly.
All right, we got another picture here. Obviously, finally, we got a picture of you guys on the beach.
Oh yes, exactly.
Where it should be Sodga.
Yeah, that's spirit of the game. So
spirit of the game, ZA. All right.
Yeah. So frisbee, even at the highest level, there aren't specific referees. Yeah. So we trust everyone to know the rules of the sport and then
it's
to
a bit
apply
like
them.
Golf.
Just, yeah, sort of like golf.
Trust that you're not.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
You don't want to you want to trust the cheating, and you want to have respect with all your players. It's a non-contact sport, so obviously you don't. If there's anything vicious or vile, you want to reprimand the player and just carry on with the game. So we promote it quite heavily with our Spirit of the Game. We have an International Spirit of the Game Day, which happens on the 3rd of December. Usually we play a beach game.
Is it all ages?
Yes, all ages can play. So if you can throw a disc, you can play. Generally, probably about like sort of 8 to 9, you want to be playing with adults.
If I had a little kid, like a little 10-year-old that wants to play, is there a place where I can take him to join?
Well, exactly. The clubs at the moment are the easiest place or just to learn to throw frisbee. We're trying to get into schools. As I said, it's we haven't got anything in the junior school level. We've got a few high school programs coming through. So I think the best thing to do is just to learn to throw. Get your throwing up. Once you get your throwing up, you can join a club when you hit 12, 13. We've got a few 12, 13-year-olds playing, and they're doing very, very well.
From a competition perspective, 2017.
Yes.
What do you guys got your sights set on?
Okay, well, Cape Town, we have our local summer league, which is our most competitive league. That starts in February, go through all the way to May. Then our main competition across the whole country is nationals, mixed nationals. That's boys and girls, and we're going to play that. Hopefully, our Cape Town normally does quite well. We haven't won the last. Our Cape Town team hasn't won, but we've
Who's got the best province?
I think Cape Town has the strongest league. We're normally in the top 4. We're normally 3 of the top 4, but unfortunately the Long Donkeys from Pietermaritzburg have taken the last, I think, 2.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
They're in that little village up there.
Exactly.
So sad.
Exactly. So the Cape Town, we've got some good vibes, but yeah, they've taken us for a while. But hopefully we've got a few teams coming up. We're training extra hard to try and beat them. Get around them. They're quite tall guys. So
Travis, if I want to come and play with you guys, how do I find out more about where to play?
I think the easiest way to do it is to email helloctfda@gmail.com. Then you can find out. You can put you in touch with where you're based, where your local club is. You can sign up to the newsletter. On Facebook, you can find out from go to Cape Town Ultimate.
CTFDA, you guys got your website?
Yes.
So it's www.ctfda.co.za.
I think it's CapeTownUltimate.org.
CapeTown Ultimate.
Yes.
All right, but I can send an email to hello@ctfda.
Yeah, helloctfda@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Yes, that's the easiest way. It's just easier to organize things through there, and then we can direct you to where you need to be.
No, well, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Travis Myburg, thanks for joining us on Sports Federation TV. We're looking forward to your progress, and we'll see how you guys do in 2017.
Thank you.
There we go.
Cheers.
All right, folks, that's a wrap from Sports Federation TV, our first show of the year, 2016, done and dusted. We're looking forward to talking more about the various sports federations in and around the Western Cape. So make sure you tune in every Friday night from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And then, of course, the repeats are also on Saturday from 8 a.m. until 9 a.m. You find us on Facebook. Just go and do a Facebook search there for Sports Federation TV. And all the videos from the shows are uploaded. That's a wrap. We'll see you again next week. Sometime, same time, same place. A fantastic sporting weekend. Bye-bye.